Hey,
Hi.
hey.
We have a very interesting topic today. I chased the society's idea of success and lost who I am. We are going to discuss two different examples of society's idea of success, and Lena will start with career.
I will start with a career. My example. We moved to London and I started working on the second day that we moved here. I worked as media account manager and I had lots and lots of work. It was very difficult for me, but I was working non-stop and I didn't pay attention if I was mentally destroyed, etc. Because when I said one of the reasons when I said to anyone, "Oh, I work as media account manager," they were like, "Wow, oh, great, woo,
Media,
woo, you're so successful."
fashion and beauty media
Media
account
account
manager
manager
for a huge department store
in
in
London,
London. It's a famous one.
lots
We're
and lots. I
sisters, and I know that the whole family was super proud.
I
Constantly people were telling and asking about, oh, how is Lena, how is her job, it's so exciting, we're so proud. So it was
a big deal, and it was a very good job because I worked with brands, with lots of beauty brands well known, such as Chanel,
Sisley,
Sisley, I don't know, like
Zonkerjan.
Kurkijan and etc., with lots of successful fashion brands, and it is a big deal. But I can say honestly that I lost who I am. Why? Because first of all, working in media, what it meant is it meant that I was basically selling all of the time because my job was to sell different types of advertisements online and offline. And I'm not a seller, so basically, if you're not a seller and you need to sell constantly, I'm sure that those people will understand me that this is non-stop pressure because it's not who you are. You just pretend to be another person. Plus, cultural differences are huge. I'm Ukrainian and I work here in London. It's a completely different way of negotiation. As for example, if you have a meeting in London, particularly in the fashion industry, because I don't know, I think in different industries it works differently. In Ukraine, if you start a meeting, it is not recommended to talk about personal things, or it is not very recommended just to talk about weather or anything else,
Because in
it is
Ukraine we
considered
are more, you
not
need to
professional.
work
You need to work.
straight away.
You need to work straight away.
Losing even a couple of minutes is
Is
like
not
not.
like a good idea. But what is interesting is that I had, because I worked with many different brands, I can tell you that the same way of thinking is Northern Europe. So
Americans are the same.
Scandinavians and also Germans and Americans, they are very similar to us, straight to the point. And I had very funny meetings when British were talking with them about Christmas trees, and people were sitting there, Danish like this. Yes, yes, Merry Christmas. So, and I understood them, but for British people, it was rude also. You need to completely change yourself. Also, we're very blunt. So my jokes were blunt. I was told that I'm blunt.
But
You need to be
why?
like, happier. But why I lost myself? Because
No, but let's first discuss not why you lost yourself, but why do you think it's the no, it wasn't your idea of success, it was society's idea of success.
it wasn't my idea of success, because I will tell you what my idea of success is. My idea of success is, first of all, when I know clearly every single day that I'm the way I am. I'm true to myself. I do not pretend to be happier. I do not pretend to be a nicer person in order to be more likable. I do not pretend to be someone else. I'm happy when I'm true to myself. I'm the way I am. And
I told before that everyone was super proud, but at the same time people had this error written here when they asked you something about job and you started, for example, even complain a little bit that you're tired or you don't like it. People didn't understand, why are you complaining? Like, you're not supposed to like your job. This is also a very strange thing, because we spend so much time working
mhm.
that I think if you have a possibility, you need to find something that, okay, maybe you are not in love with what you're doing, but at least it doesn't destroy you every day a little bit. Because
Mm-hmm.
I remember those days when you could miss lunch and dinner or breakfast, you just couldn't eat, you didn't want to eat, you
Because I was stressed.
woke up like 5 minutes before work, and you just moved from your bedroom to your working table, and you worked and you were unhappy,
Yes,
and no
for
one
sure.
asked you why are you unhappy. Maybe it's time to change your job, maybe it's good idea to take a break for a month or two and not work. Everyone was expecting from you to have a rest on Saturday and Sunday, and on Monday be already working hard. And this is for me also really strange, because the society's idea of success doesn't include your opinion.
Doesn't include at all. I can say even further that now it's 2 weeks, I would say. For us, our YouTube channel is a full-time job, and I can say that I'm so happy of doing what we are doing because I'm true to myself. I always share this experience, lots of fuck ups, lots of really bad experience, but I really honestly think that this is great because people that are watching, they're like, oh, okay, so it happened to me as well, so probably it's not me, it's just the way life is. So, and very often when I say to some people that we have YouTube, people kind of have this I think not a very positive perception of YouTubers, bloggers, etc. I do understand them, so I don't think it's a problem, but I think that here you need just to clearly understand what makes you happy, and do not pay attention if somebody doesn't like something that you are doing. Do not do this. So my main point of this is, do not do something for the society. If you
But
don't
it's
like
your
your
life.
job, it's your life.
And it's also, I think, when I'm going to be 70 and or 80, and I look back at my life,
Mm-hmm.
I won't think, oh, I've done this because of the society.
Yeah.
I'll just ask myself why I was doing this for years and I was deeply unhappy. Because I must share a little bit my experience.
Mm-hmm.
When we lived in Ukraine, I had a very successful business, but I worked for myself, and for some reason the whole family didn't think that it's serious,
Mm-hmm.
even though I earned way more than you,
Mm-hmm.
just because you worked for a company and for someone, and it was, in their opinion, more
Mm-hmm.
secure. I Oh, that's great, you bought an apartment, but are you considering working for someone in a big company?
Mm-hmm.
And it was always a very, very strange idea for me that no one cares that I have all this free time and I'm happy, I'm not stressed, because you were stressed, you
Yeah.
worked a lot. It was so much more pressure compared to me. But just because I wasn't working for someone and I didn't work for a big company, the society didn't accept
Yeah.
this,
Didn't accept this. Yeah.
which for me is also very, very strange. I think people should consider more what makes them and others happy, and
Mm-hmm.
not try to fit everyone into one frame.
Yeah. Yeah.
Please let
Completely
us
agree.
know what is your idea of success.
Yeah. And because this episode is already very long, tune to another episode where Yulia will share her point of view on why she chased society's idea of success and she a bit lost who she was. Thank you so much for watching and see you later.